An animated reception welcomed the players onto the tee for the final day of the 2017 PGA Cup. And with just 1 point separating the teams, it was set to be a thrilling finale. The golf this week has been world class. And from the off on Sunday, the standard was just as high. Damien McGrain off to the perfect start against Mark Brown. This putt on 13 edging him ahead. And it was a lead he wouldn't relinquish. First point on the board 3 holes later as he sealed a 3-2 win. Robert Coles has been red hot on the greens all week, and in match 2 his winning streak continued. Another putt hold, another GB&I point, and a 1-up victory over Josh Spate. Arguably the visitors' standout player of the week has been Rich Berberian Jr. And against Christopher McDonald he was simply unstoppable. Having eagled both 10 and 14, birdie here at 15 enough to secure the first US point of the day. 10.5, 8.5 now. 13 points were required by GB&I to retain the PGA Cup, and Andrew Rate edged the hosts 1 closer with this against Dave McNabb. Blue was dominating the leaderboard now, Matthew Court wrestling the advantage from opponent Jamie Brose with this perfectly judged effort on 11. Back in match 3, Christopher Curry and Rod Perry were locked in a titanic battle in a match that could ultimately decide the fate of the 28th PGA Cup. Perry drew first blood thanks to a deft touch around the greens displayed all week. But Curry has shown grit and determination in his maiden PGA Cup outing, and birdie here at 13 proved decisive. Having battled back from 3 down around the turn, Curry stood on the 18th 1-up, safe in the knowledge a halved match would see the PGA Cup remain on home soil for another 2 years. His opponent rolled this putt in for birdie to square things up, but the cup was safe in GB&I hands. But the cup was still there to be won, and it was down to Greg Hutchin to oblige. Par at the 17th against Paul Claxton, enough to guarantee the half point needed to make the score 13.5, 9.5, and Great Britain and Ireland had won the 2017 PGA Cup. With 3 matches still out on the course, there was plenty of golf to be played. David Higgins wrapping things up in style on 16 here. Gary Houston had this to seal a win over Omar Uresti on 18, but had to make do with a half. And proceedings were wrapped up in true style as Philip Archer provided the sizable crowds with a grandstand finish on 18. A 1-up win against Matt Dobbins, and the final score Great Britain and Ireland 16, USA 10. So there it is, confirmation of a stellar effort from the hosts in the Sunday singles. Rich Berberian with the only win for the US as Great Britain and Ireland retain the PGA Cup.
You know, it's an unbelievable week. I mean, hey, today we came out and the GB&I team played great. They deserved the victory. But the whole week for our players, for their team, the game of golf is always the winner. The fellowship. We're going to have a great night tonight. And I congratulate Captain Albert. They played great and they deserve the cup.
I told them we had one more task at hand, was to get a little bit further up that mountain today and plant 2 flags on top of it, and those flags are now in place. So I can leave here tomorrow a very happy man.